your child comes down to breakfast and brings with them this little frog, and you tell them it's a toy. You tell them, hey, let's put the frog right next to your breakfast plate, and when you're done, you can play with the frog. Maybe your kid even says, okay, I'll eat breakfast. So then along comes your other kid who notices the frog and says, ooh, that's interesting. And she takes the frog and starts playing with the frog. Now first this one says, hey, that's my frog. And then this one looks at that sibling with a glint in their eye and says, ha ha ha. You could say, hey, why do you want to do that? Come on, give him back his frog. You know that's his. Because she probably does know it's his. But that reaction is absolutely going to escalate this child, who will then probably escalate this child. And then you and both children are going to be stuck in a co-escalating pattern. Here's another option. Wow. You came down to breakfast and you saw his frog and you thought, ooh, that's a cool frog and he's eating breakfast, so I'm going to take it. Ooh, interesting. And he saw you with the frog and he thought, oh, how could you do that? And you thought, ooh, I have the frog. Now I'm just narrating what's going on, and if I can get a smile out of this kid, amazing. But even if I can't, I'm just narrating, and then I can move to, this frog belongs to him. Let's scoot the frog back over. And now what you're doing is you've said to this child, even though they were being provocative, you know what? I know you're a good kid and we're going to figure this out. Here's an out. Here's a way to get out of this without escalating everyone and everything. It is better for both kids, and goodness, it's better for you too. If you've ever been in a frog situation with your two kids where it ends up super escalated, comment frog below and tell us the story.